you want, go ahead and roll Destiny.
Okay. Knocking out before we start playing.
The dark side is strong.
Again.
By the way, thank you, Dell. Our only 2 light side points.
A pleasure.
So, I mean, it really works out well with always having more dark side points than light side because, I mean, it's just the nature of what our jobs are, you know. That whole Murphy's Law thing.
Okay. So, Bob, if I remember correctly, we were about to enter hyperspace for at least 6 days to get from the inner rim to the outer rim.
Actually, we were supposed to open up. You just popped into the outer rim toward Felucia.
Before that happens, I wanted to program repair directives during the 6-day trips.
Yeah, that's it's assumed you were busy reprogramming the new. I know. What are you calling this droid?
I'm gonna call it Fixer.
Fixer.
F1 XR.
Okay.
Yeah. So I only need 18 hours to program the repair directives into Fixer.
Hey Jeff, it's going to take you 6 days, so we can just start right in the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can I make the roll?
Yeah. I'm going to give you take 2 blue to your roll, Jeff.
Okay.
Because you really spent extra time. You watched your hands every time you were touching the keyboard. You rewrote code over and over again to make it optimized, and it took 6 days.
Okay, I'm rolling.
Oh. All right, great.
Yes. I want to take a strain and convert one of those successes to an advantage, and then I got it done in 8 hours less time.
You're going to have plenty of time to do it anyway. I think he's just making the roll to see if he was successful. Was it Dell that bought Gambler? Was that you, Dell?
No, it was Sirad.
Oh, Sirad?
Yes.
Well, I got a Sabak deck. We can just kind of kill time doing that.
Yeah, I think that's what I'll spend time doing the thing. You can teach me the rules, basically.
That and teach you how to cheat if you want to learn that too, if you don't know.
I don't want to learn how to cheat, I just want to learn how to win.
Okay.
And then he teaches you how to cheat.
Well, no,
No,
I figured that would be. No, I figured that would be a viable way if he wanted to buy deception or something.
No, I'm buying into cool.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we could start off now. We are emerging out of hyperdrive.
I would like to, during the travel, I would like to make a knowledge warfare check using topographical maps of the planet and known things about Imperial ship movements and such. And I would like Thornton to give me a hand with the computer side of it to make a knowledge warfare check to try and figure out roughly where the base might be.
Okay, there's a little the difficulty is going to be if you're going to use knowledge warfare, that's fine. I need to know, are you really using knowledge warfare, or you want to use computers for this knowledge warfare check?
I was wanting to use knowledge warfare because that's what my character's got.
Is it an intelligence base? Because you can borrow my intelligence dice.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'll borrow his intelligence.
Yeah. Okay, so make a 3 difficulty check. Does anyone want to do an outer rim check?
You got 5 intelligence, Jeff?
Yeah, I would do an outer rim, but I'm assisting with the warfare.
I got 1 yellow, 1 green, so...
Oh!
Alright, Del, roll it.
Well...
Hey, does Dell want to add a blue for me assisting him?
Sure, you got Del.
Bob, I got a triumph.
Hold on, you guys are jumping ahead of me, but got a triumph. Oh well. And Del hurts himself. Oh, Jeff, did you roll obligation?
Yeah, I will do that now. Here we go. Who's it land on? Number 2. Actually, it would be Torn. Yeah. But
Oh, that's fine. I think I can work this.
-2, and then everyone else -1.
Okay, so what was it you were looking for, Stuart?
I was basically wanting to figure out where the Imperial Black Site would be, based on my knowledge of troop movements, where people put bases, topographical things, places where you'd have an advantage keeping something quiet, good arcs of fire, that sort of thing.
Okay, so you kind of remember and pull up some battle reports, and you get basically, unclassified maps of Felucia, and you start studying them, and you're looking at, well, there's the main starport, but you kind of figure out it's kind of opposite side of the planet. That's probably where they would have the facility. You're basing this off of battle reports you heard, and you're like, that probably was a solid Republic-controlled area, so they probably built a base there to supply themselves. And then you start looking around the other maps area, and you're like, well, you kind of pass to down saying this is probably the best place where we can infiltrate, and worst case it would take 5 days to get to where you think the area is.
Okay.
But it also would be the most stealthy coming in to the planet.
So we basically get to the planet undetected. Is that the spending of the triumph?
Pretty much. If there's any Imperial presence in space or sensor arrays in space, the Triumph's going to help you avoid them. Okay, they're still depending. You think there could be patrols on the planet, but you don't think they're very few and far between, because it's supposed to be a secret presence.
Okay.
Okay. You also mentioned that basically you figure out, hey, there might be some salvage, and you read a report talking about after the wars, within the past year or so, there was a report about a bounty hunter capturing a Jedi on the planet, and that's where you see Thorton just get kind of all fucked up with his strain.
Okay. So there's a potential side mission to find some salvage on the planet.
There might be if it hasn't been stripped, but that's a low probability of that. You know that bounty hunters have been confirmed on the planet, and you have a really good guess about Imperial presence and where to fly into the ship. Additionally, you kind of bring up and ask everyone, does everyone have one encumbrance point empty? Like you can carry one worth of encumbrance of stuff?
Yeah, I've got a whole empty backpack.
I've got 4.
Okay, because you kind of tell the party that, well, we should probably, you're going to need to stock up on some water and rations as we go through this place.
Good idea.
And Dale, you're kind of stressed out because all you've heard about is there's really nasty fauna on Felucia.
Hey, something I was going to ask about, I don't know if I need to make a check or anything, but education-wise, like Imperial education on that planet, is there anything specific that you hadn't covered with him?
Okay. I don't know if you guys have access to that.
Basically, anything that would have been taught in an Imperial school is what I'm looking for that you haven't already covered with what you told him.
Okay. So,
Okay, everybody. Meet Fixer. He's actually a better mechanic skill-wise than I am.
How many skill level is that?
He's got 4. I used 4 advantage for 2 adaptive programmings to increase any skill by 1.
Jeff, one thing that might be helpful is write that in the text.
I've got a note on my armor of how the bonuses were spent.
Yeah, Will, you actually know about the planet. Let me go.
Basically, just kind of looking for any natural dangers we might encounter.
Well, Dale's freaked out. He keeps saying, you keep hearing about rancors running around.
Big green with fangs. Sharp claws. They're coming for us.
I'll just do this real quick.
So, it's an out of the way jungle type world, but instead of trees, it's generally massive mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
There are natives on the planet, but they're kind of tribal. There is a secondary, so the main starport is filled with Gossam, who came and colonized the planet.
But does it seem like there's any need for having breathers with us, or is it like a normal atmosphere?
Oh no, it's a normal atmosphere. The only person that would need a breather is Dell.
Okay.
So, but you've never seen him without it.
Yeah.
So that's basically what you and that beware the flora and fauna.
Okay.
So, beside that, we more or less know where the facility will be. So, what do? Do we go and storm the place? We try to go stealthy and go by behind with 5-day walking.
Okay, so you're coming into hyperspace, and you kind of come in around a little side planet, heading or asteroid heading toward Felucia, which is a little different route than you normally take. But you're basing this on Sirad's recommendation, and actually you do. Who's the sensor guy right now? All right. Kadir is not there, so Dell's the pilot. Thorton is on astrogation. Sirad's in the gunner chair. Thorton, you cannot be at astrogation and the mechanic. So do you want to be on engineering or sensors?
Sensors, and we can put Fixer on engineering.
And Colin could be at the comm station.
Colin's at his inspiring everybody station. Leadership inspirational.
Yes, that's the comm station.
All right, so make a sensor check and upgrade the difficulty by 1.
Do I need to flip the dark side point, or is that just natural?
It's 1 purple, 1 red. 2 difficulty check, and it's computers.
Oh, I failed at this. I hate them.
Okay,
red dice.
Dell. Make.
Hey, but I can give the next person who goes after me a bunch of blue dice.
Is that a one-time spending thing?
I think it's one advantage to give the next person a blue dice, and then he can spend 2 advantage a throw to give a specific person a blue dice.
Right, so you can give 2 blue dice.
3 blue dice.
So Dell, it's going to be a 4 purple perception check for you. And Colin, you can make this check too, or assist him. That is up to you.
What's that?
You guys are pretty much in the cockpit, looking at space. So you guys can make a 4 dice check. Yeah.
What kind of check are we making? I'm trying to figure out if I want to make the check or if I want to give an assist. Is what I'm saying.
So it's a 4 purple perception check.
Yeah, I'll make a check.
I will assist someone making the check.
How you could spend your bonuses. 1, 2. So you got a total of. Who are you giving the 3 blue dice to?
The person that goes after me.
Okay, we were saying that's Dell. All right, Colin. Dell, make your roll too.
We already did, and
He did. So just do another couple of blue dice to it.
Add. Why do you all have 1 blue dice?
Well, I was helping Colin, so that's 1.
Okay. So
I think Dell just needs to roll.
mine was a failure.
Add another.
So Dell just needs to roll 2 blue dice.
Yeah, add 2 more blue dice. Roll 2 more blue dice.
There's 2 blue dice.
2 successes. Okay, Dell, you're going to take 3 strain. So you guys both see an Imperial Star Destroyer.
And now I'm going to point it out. Now I'm going to point it out to everybody.
There are some ties in the area.
Guys?
I pointed out to everybody.
So, Sirad did give you a route to do, Dell. So it's up to you. Do you want to stay on the route? I mean, so you're kind of coming. If you came in the hyperspace route you normally would have, you would have seen it, and it would have been like right in front of you. But you're kind of skirting it edge right now through this asteroid.
So it isn't. We didn't even know if he saw us. But guys, do we have a cover-up story or legal papers saying we can be here or something?
We could claim to be part of the black site.
Did you change the Gracier's transponder codes?
Nope.
Then you're wanted by the Imperials. The ship is a known pirate ship.
Quick, Thornton, change the transponder signal.
Dell, looking at the kind of course Sirad told you to follow, you think with some good flying you can actually get there undetected.
Can always try that. but we have the transponder just
Wow,
in
that
case.
roll
Would be good.
blue.
Well, that's more failures than So, Del, as you're pondering this, Colin looks around and shoos out any droids in the cockpit. So, if you want to follow, give me a pilot check with 2 blue.
True, but if it dropped if I drop 2 blue, that could possibly be 4. You want me to just re-roll it or just leave it like it is? Don't matter to me.
Just leave it like it is.
Okay.
You want to keep the triumph, Colin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Don't think you can work on the transponder fast enough, so I'll try to stay en route. So what's the difficulty for the piloting check?
There's 2, so it's evading them is a 2 purple. I'm adding a difficulty because you're going to kind of evade them through space debris.
You also got to add setback dice because of our handling.
Nope. We don't have to because the thrusters got us from -2 to -1, and I got a talent for this. That's why I wanted the thrusters.
Oh, okay.
You didn't
He's
see
got
that one?
this.
I saw that one come in last session. All right, Keldor, man. Or
So
Keldor.
3 difficulty, piloting check, 2 blue dice. Let's go.
You actually are able to make it, but you're more toward the spaceport side, and you need to. So you figure we're going to go into the atmosphere, and then have to fly, kind of stealthily to where you want to land on the base.
And I'll say Dell recover a strain. He's the only one that's got any strain right now, I think.
Actually, your triumph gave him 2 blue dice.
Oh, okay.
Your advantage is non-existent because you were not supposed to roll with a blue die.
Oh, yeah, I need to take that off then, too. I forgot about that.
And you actually didn't fail it. So actually, you rolled a triumph, was your end result.
Okay. Oh,
Okay. So you're coming in. You evade it. Unless Sirad, did you want to shoot at the Star Destroyer?
I'm pretty sure it's out of range.
Okay.
Do it.
You guys maneuver. And those have been on the ship a while. It's handling very smooth.
Wow.
It's and you didn't do this, Thorton. Someone else did this.
Hey, Roger, did you do this?
And Roger, no, Master. The pilot keeps threatening to kill me every time he sees me.
Way to go, Dell.
Do you
I'm
want
going
to end up in the asteroid or not?
I'm going
I
to like,
don't.
And Colin yells at Roger, saying, "Keep back! All droids out of the cockpit. He needs to concentrate." So you guys fly in. You're very stealthy, and here comes a rough part. I need it's going to be a 3 dice check, Dell. So this is the other part. If you remember, Organa was telling you.
Yeah, the difficult
The turbulence on it, and you're not hailing the starport for the great path. So it's going to be 2 purple, 1 red pilot check.
can I give
planetary
him...
or space?
Hold on a second. What?
It was Sirad asking if I could give him a boost dice by suggesting, like, avoid this bit here, avoid this bit there, because the clouds indicate that there's an updraft and things like that.
That's not really for you. If you really want to make a very difficult perception check, you could, but that's really a sensor person's job, or the captain, the kind of overall captain's job to do.
If there is anyone in the cockpit, he can help with piloting check for the cockpit action.
You probably have 3 people. So you guys have your roles. So Thorton can do a computer check. Colin can do kind of inspiring any other station if he wants. There is no co-pilot right now. Kadir's sitting there, but he looks like he's on Spice.
And on the way into the planet, could I move over from the gunner's chair to the co-pilot's chair as a maneuver, and then as an action assist?
So you could do that, Stuart, but take a strain.
Sure.
You kick Kadir out. You just kind of lift him up and throw him out, and sit down, and he just slumps on the floor. So now your role is co-pilot.
Okay. Which character who's playing Kadir?
He's supposed to be the commander of this entire crew.
Was
He's supposed to be the GM.
he just sitting in the chair asleep?
No, he's on a spice high.
Okay.
And you keep telling Corey his character is going to become more and more of an addict till he can make it. Okay, so I'm going to go in order of people and end up at Dell. All right, so Colin, what are you doing? What are you doing for your action as you fly into this turbulent weather?
I'm watching for any sort of holes or gaps or anywhere where he could pilot in and get into a better position.
Are you inspiring him?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm using that to inspire
him. Okay, roll your leadership, 2 dice leadership check. Okay, so you take a strain.
Okay.
Okay, Dell, you have a blue die and you can recover 1 strain. Sirad, what are you doing?
I'm going to make a co-piloting check to downgrade the difficulty of the pilot's check. I believe this should be a 2 purple check.
Is that a standard
Yes.
starship? All right.
Okay. 2 successes, so 2 downgrades on the next check. Or Dell.
Okay, Thornton.
Do we need to angle the deflector shields to the front from the rear?
If you want to, or
That's what I was asking the pilot, Dell. Are we good on shields?
if you want to, your sensor check is what will assist him.
Okay,
The
I'll roll.
angling the deflector shields would mitigate a bad roll by Dell. So it's how you want to play it.
Okay, I'll roll for sensors.
Yeah, and I don't think angling the deflector shield will help. We got 1 everywhere, so just let it be for now. We are ready for anything coming in anyway, so...
Okay, I am checking the sensors. What's my difficulty for checking the sensors?
Did I cut out 3 purple?
Cool, 2 successes.
Okay, it's on your pilot check, Dell. You're getting 2 upgrades. You have 1 downgrade from the destiny point, so that's going to be... Alright, so it's a 2 blue pilot check versus 3 purple.
Nice.
Well, you can recover your strain. Great. So, Dell, this is actually some of the worst atmosphere you've ever flown in. And you're really happy you got the maneuvering thrusters on this ship, because this is a beast going through. You managed to break out and come down and scoot low enough and
I check
turn.
I check everywhere in the air, on the ground, while I pilot for creatures flying or not that could attack the ship, because you really bad.
You do notice there are ties and some other stuff flying around the starport. It's hard to see what's on the ground, except for the Rancor on the corner there, but it's like you're flying over a dense jungle. So it has to be a really big creature to see, or a really big structure. So you come through the atmosphere, turn, and you start flying. Thornton, what's your computer skill?
My computer skill is 3.
And you have a 5 intelligence?
That is correct.
Okay, so you guys are flying along, and you think you're pretty good, Dell, and then your sensors go off, and there's another ship that's coming towards you, and it's a TIE fighter. So everyone make a vigilance check.
Just 1 TIE fighter?
As right now, that's what you're detecting.
Whoa, that didn't go right. You still got
wait.
a bunch of stuff in the GM pool.
Yeah, you're. Try that again, Stuart.
Yeah, worse. I had 2 advantage and 2 success and 1 advantage when I rolled with all your dice in there.
Just so we know, what's the Greystar speed right now?
It's what you want it to be, and you have 2 with 1. So it's going to go. Dell is first. Then it looks like Sirad goes because he had 2 with an advantage, and then the TIE pilot.
Okay.
Then Thorton, Colin. Did I get everybody?
Yep, you got everyone.
Okay. This tie's approaching. Have approached to engagement range when we're starting initiative.
So you said he was what range?
He's getting engagement range.
So Dell, I'm gonna have the TIE Fighter start off at the same speed as the Grey Star.
Okay. He said whatever I want, so I said 3, which is
Okay.
max speed.
All right. So he is engaged. So what are you doing, Dell?
Sirad, go back in the turrets. Thorton, try to see if there's any more, and
How about I try and jam its sensors?
And
Why
his
not?
comms.
the comms. Yes. No. Standard military protocol. He might have already told the destroyer where he's going.
Let's hope not.
I use improved full throttle, so I can suffer one strain, so I can increase the Grey Star max speed and try to put a little distance. The Grey Star is going one speed more for 2 rounds, and for the action I accelerate to go to
Okay.
4 speed.
That was Dell. Sirad, what are you doing?
I'd like to move over to the gunner's chair. Is that a maneuver or an incidental?
That's 2 maneuvers.
Okay. Is the TIE pilot in the gunner's arcs or not?
It's behind us.
Okay, I'll spend my 2 maneuvers to get into the gunner's seat and be like, turn around so I can shoot him! I end my turn.
Okay, now it's TIE Pilot's turn. The TIE Pilot's going to punch it to bump its speed up to 5, and when it's going to blast the familiar sound of TIE Fighter cannon. I'm going to spend a Destiny point to increase its ability to shoot.
Do we use one destiny point to increase the difficulty?
It would upgrade his shooting and upgrade the difficulty.
The difficulty.
You guys want to spend that then?
I would say so. We've got quite a lot of light points.
Okay, so someone spend a light point then. I guess
do.
whoever TIE Fighter's going to shoot. So he's going 1 speed faster. Okay, so it's an easy attack, so it's going to be 1 upgrade. So you heard the fire shoot right past you, and I'm going to see what I'm spending advantage on.
I'll spend 2 of that.
Okay. It can add a setback to the pilot.
How many is for a setback?
2.
All right, then I just need to spend 1.
Okay, cool. So Del will have a setback dice on his turn.
Okay.
Right.
Thornton,
So-
next thing you build, an astromech droid. This I'd like to have.
Okay. Okay, so
Dill, are you insinuating that us meat bags that have been with you all along suck for your piloting?
Oh no, absolutely not. But if we
On the
have,
phone, we'll be like, I'm actually a fairly good pilot. It's just I think you need a gunner right now.
yeah, please do. Please just do
turn
it.
me around so I can shoot at this fire.
We need more
Good
weapons on the Grey Star, but I'd like to have another, at least a droid, so we can have the scan and the size enemy systems, jamming more things in one round.
Thorton comes over on the comm saying, "Less talking droids, more getting away from bad guys."
it's your turn, Torn.
That's what Thorton does, because he's back in the med bay.
Okay.
Is he trying to find more drugs?
He's actually trying to drag the captain there to detox him, and getting thrown about the space station with the Wookiee, who's
Right.
very if you understand Shri-Rook, it's not nice what he's saying.
Okay, so I have a couple options. I can adjust shields, or I can try jamming the TIE Fighter's communications.
Go jamming.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to jam.
Oh, talking about shield, you didn't add the setback die for the rear shield of the Grey Star.
I beat you
left.
to it, but go ahead and roll your for Thornton. Wow.
So-
Okay.
Every success, the crew member uses the vehicle systems to jam communications of an enemy vehicle.
I'll
It's only if you want the TIE pilot to use the communication system. If it doesn't, you don't have to use the.
Okay.
Okay.
Each additional success increases the difficulty for him to get through his communication jam.
So that would be a 6 red check for him to get through it.
Nope.
Nope.
It's 4 purple because it's 2 success to add 1 purple.
Okay.
Okay, has everyone gone?
I haven't.
Don't think Colin has yet.
I'm gonna flip a destiny point, and I'm gonna use inspiring rhetoric. And basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to do it on the pilot and the gunner. I guess it depends on how many successes I get. But I'm trying to tell Dill, I'm like, hit the brakes, and then when he flies by, you shoot him.
Got it. So you're looking for 2 successes here.
Yeah.
So, I'll allow you to. You could use that triumph as a additional bonus success,
That's what I'm
or
gonna do. So
an
it give me 2
additional event.
successes.
So Del and Sirad have a blue dice for their next action,
Yes.
and you guys recover 1 strain if you had strain. All right. Has everyone gone?
Yes. New round. Delta.
Not yet.
Nope, not yet.
What's the difficulty to shoot at the ship right now, Thorton?
So
Is it vehicle shooting at the Grey Star or a person?
I
It's
guess
a
Frontier.
it's an automated vehicle defense turret, like a turbo laser tower.
So it's one because of the size, but we're going at a speed, and it's stationary. So we got to do the ship as well. Now I don't see any rules for ground to air, but if it was a ship that was going at 0 speed, shooting something is a daunting roll.
Which is 4 purple?
Yeah.
I would say that seems reasonable, seeing as the ship's moving quickly, and there's shields to take into account as well, so that's a setback.
So 4 purple and 1 black, and let's knock off one of the purple because of the size difference. So let's say 3 purple and 1 black.
So Del, this comes from as your ship is flying, you start seeing laser fire come from your northwest direction. That would be 11 o'clock coming towards you as you veer
Between port and starboard.
and it completely misses you.
Damn it, from the front and from the back. Okay. Bad day.
So it's your turn, Del.
Yep, I'd rather not try and slow down.
Just bring us around and bring the
Yep,
TIE Fighter into my arc.
That's what I want to do. That's what I will do. Sorry. I'm going for a loop. Great loop in the air to get us behind the TIE Fighter. You know we saw that, Jeff.
I know, I forgot the whisper.
You still get the blue though.
Yeah. So, a difficulty for the loop.
You're going at a speed 4, and you're in a difficult atmosphere right now.
So I'd upgrade the difficulty of his check.
This would be navigating hazardous. So you're gonna stick to the same speed?
Yep.
Okay, so here's what the book says. When making piloting checks, the difficulty is equal to the vehicle or starship's current speed, or half of its silhouette rounding up, whichever's higher. So it's gonna be 4 purple dice, because you're going out of 4 speed to do the maneuver you want to do. And if you're wanting to avoid hitting the tie, give it a black setback dice, and we're gonna use a destiny point to upgrade your difficulty by 1.
Jeff, the upgrade's coming from the atmosphere, I thought.
Oh, might I suggest we give him 3 black setback dice
Okay, I'll go with that. That's
as
fine.
dangerous terrain? Okay.
Okay.
It'll be 4 purple and 3 setback.
So 4 setback.
And 1 blue.
3 black, 4
No,
purple.
no, I already have 1 setback from a little before.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Quite limited with what I can do, and if I lower the speed, we are making a pretty good target for the tie and the turret down here. So 4 purple.
Yes.
It's gonna be a tough one. I think I'm gonna use the destiny point.
Well, you're also already getting a blue from me.
Yes, but just in case. And
So
But you don't have a co-pilot.
he inspired you to say, I'm not listening to that kid.
oh, and can I use my maneuver to angle the shield from aft to front? So we got 0 on aft and
I
2
would
on-
do your action first.
Thinking too quickly now, and oh wait.
Wait, he put
There's
too many purple
too
in.
many. too many dice.
Oh, what happened?
It's
Oh,
a 4 purple, right?
Yeah, I got there's dice in the GM pool.
Is there anything in the GM pool?
I reroll. Just
There's
reroll.
way
and
too
there's
many
3.
dice in there.
Right. You do the loop-de-loop. You want to spend the strain?
How many setback can we give?
We can spend 2 of those to put a setback on their next action.
Okay.
Then we can give them
One
ship
strain,
strain.
system strain.
So, and that was to angle the TIE fighter inside your zone, inside your weapon zone. Okay, so you have successfully been able to do that.
Okay, I get 1 blue dice because the guns have built-in accurate. I believe I'm getting 1 blue dice from Colin.
Yeah.
You got a setback dice.
Okay, I'm going to take 2 strain to aim twice. How many purples am I rolling versus?
So we're a size 5. It's a size 3.
Size 3.
So it's a hard 3 purple.
I'm waiting for someone to go, put the shields to the front, ramming speed.
I thought you were doing that on your turn, putting the shields to the front. Sorry, not you, I meant Del. Anyway, do you want me to flip a destiny point on this, or do you want me to leave it? I'm just gonna...
It'd be 4 purple, because it's still going 1 speed faster.
You just had to say that.
Yep.
Bugger.
Alright.
I'm going to give the TIE Fighter a couple of disadvantage on its next check.
Yeah.
I can give it 2, I think.
Yeah, 2 setback.
Yeah, 2 at setback.
Alright, so Sirad went. Now it's TIE Pilot's turn. Alright, let me see what ship maneuvers. Evasive maneuvers. So he's going to do evasive maneuvers. Evasive maneuvers upgrades the difficulty of the dice pool once for all attacks made against this ship until the end of the pilot's next turn. Okay, so it's doing evasive maneuvers. So both the Gray Star and the TIE Fighter will upgrade its difficulty to shoot each other by 1. And I want to use the action to decelerate by 1. So he's at a 4. Then he's going to take strain and decelerate again. So his speed
It's
is
now...
now a 3. Okay. So it's Torn's turn.
He's starting to get lightheaded
So-
from the G-force on him.
Yeah. So as you guys do this fancy maneuver, Thorton is noticing there's a second tie that came into the engagement. Okay, I need to. This is going to be a pain. Yeah, probably that.
Are we just noticing him at, like, long range, or is he already engaged?
He just flew into the scene to engage folks. 2, 3. Oh, great. Okay. So, Thorton is trying to come up to help you guys and getting tossed around the ship. Thornton?
Yes. I can try and assist someone, or maybe I can try jamming the new guy's comms.
Roll the jam.
Okay, rolling the jam. Ooh, that's gonna make it 1, 2.
There was a secondary towers that was going to activate, but I'm going to say your Triumph delayed that. So there's still the first tower. You're noticing another secondary tower pop up, but its turret is pointing in the direction that the Gray Star would have been if you guys kept doing straight without doing the loop.
So now it's Colin's turn.
Colin?
All right, I'm gonna do the same thing, the inspiring rhetoric, but I'm gonna tell Dell, I'm gonna be like, we got another one behind us, and I'm gonna tell Sirad to keep shooting at that thing. Let's get, we got to get rid of this. We got another one on us.
So you take a strain, and Dell gets a strain back and another blue die.
Anti-air. So we'll do the 4 purple again,
They
based
don't
on their speed.
that.
Alright, how much damage did the cans do?
You might want to
That was
do something about the
12.
ties, like getting the hell out of here and not try to fight anymore.
Hey, I have a suggestion, Del. Try using the trees as an obstacle course.
Oh,
I have a suggestion for Thornton. Hack those ground guns.
Oh,
Have to target the
Good
TIE
idea.
fighters.
Well, he's kind of jamming all communications.
I don't think that's useful. Sorry, but if there's already a second TIE fighter, more are coming.
Well, remember the TIE had a turn before you jammed him. Still looking up
you just say
damage here. No, actually, I was looking at around 10 base damage. 10, 11, 12. You have 4 armor?
Yes.
4. So So 6 damage.
I would have thought a secret facility wouldn't have as much defenses.
You're not anywhere near the secret facilities on the other side of the planet. You're near the starport.
Why did we come in near the starport?
If you remember, I was saying as you went through a route to invade that Star Destroyer and the TIE patrols, you ended up going on the opposite side of the planet that you needed to, and you inserted near the starport, and then you had to head back to where you wanted to land safely. And that's how come these TIEs, there are TIEs and stuff around the starport.
Shouldn't the TIEs have, like, hailed us first before shooting at us?
We got a transponder of a pirate ship. They open fire at will.
And you could, if you want, you go back and you can beat up the drugged out Mandalorian.
Hey, from what we're seeing so far, does it look like there's anywhere on the planet to land that would kind of hide the ship?
Sirad has actually given the map of where he thinks you guys should land.
Well, we need to get away from these TIE fighters first.
And it's on the opposite side of the planet.
I would say start flying away from the spaceport so we don't have the cannons.
Yeah, that's my idea, but we can't go to the facility just yet. If we do that, they know where we go.
We need to deal with the 2 TIEs first, basically.
Yeah, without the cannons.
Without the cannon.
So,
I'll try go. Yeah, I'll try and go.
Did you put the damage on the ship, Dell?
Yes. First of all, I suffer 1 strain to upgrade again the top speed of the Grey Star, so we can stay at 4 with maneuver and 2 dice. Still, the GM pool is still way too full.
No, go ahead and roll again, Del.
Okay. Oh, my bad.
Now it looks too small.
Right now.
That looks just right.
Oh, so right. So that was just to keep the speed, and now we can go to.
What are you going to do with the Triumph?
Oh, I don't even know if I can do something actually.
If
I
you
can,
want to take 2 system strain, you can. I'll let you up 2 system strain, but you can't use those advantages on it to upgrade your speed to 5 this turn.
To 5, even if we don't. Oh well. Yes, please. If we can get to 5, I can use my action to make us go way out of here and out of the cannon range. If we go just straight ahead, is it the shortest path to the Imperial base? Not the spaceport, the base.
Kinda, Del, because we're talking in a planetary area.
Yeah.
So.
Oh well, we're opposite side of the planet. Let's just do it. I go straight ahead, fire speed, and if I'm right, way out of.
One tie's still keeping up with you. That's the one that came in last turn. He's hauling butt.
Sirad's turn.
1 TIE's keeping up with us. Is he keeping up fast enough that I could shoot at him? Or at some point during the maneuver I could squeeze a shot off?
If you want
behind us.
If you want to do another loop, yes. But I think Dell's plan is to go balls to the wall straight.
You'll be able to shoot him, but after we go out of the range of cannon.
So can I actually do anything this turn?
What if
Why don't you shoot something on the planet and see if it can get knocked and hit the TIE fighter?
Yeah, I was thinking that. Could I?
Something? Yes, that's exactly what I was going to say. Will, thank you.
Could he
at
fly
least it would cause disruption.
Yeah, could we fly under a giant mushroom, and just as we're about to fly under, I shoot the giant mushroom so that it will fall on the TIE?
No. Well, you could do that next turn. Dell's kind of done his main pilot thing.
You can do fire discipline to forego fighting to analyze the opponent's tactics.
Okay, I'll just track the TIE's speed to aim a couple times.
Okay.
TIE's turn. So the one closest is still going at speed 5. So the speed 4 has evasive maneuver still. The new one has nothing yet, so I'm about to do a maneuver for him. So he's going to stay on target, so he can upgrade his dice pool once, and he's at match speed with you. So I'll say that's this one. He's gonna fire 1 purple dice, and you got 1 defense, right?
From back, yes.
So 1 upgrade. So he hit. You take 8 damage minus your armor. This TIE pilot takes a wound. Next TIE fighter is going to. Okay, here's what he'll do. Since he is at 4 speed, he'll go ahead and speed up to 5 and do evasive maneuvers.
Okay, so he's still at medium range from us.
Yeah, but now he's at the same speed. So now it's Thorns.
He's actually not doing so well. So he's trying. He's trying.
Okay. Colin's turn.
Yep. This time I'm gonna be more focused on the gunner, but I'm still gonna be talking to both the gunner and the pilot, and suggesting that idea of the pilot going down into the local vegetation cover and the gunner firing off some shots to hopefully the TIE fighters fly into that crap.
So you see a huge mushroom off in the distance. Are we out of range of anti-air?
Nope, there's that one cannon that will still get a last shot, but it's going to be, assuming Dell stays the course, it's going to be out of range after this.
It's 5 purple dice now because its speed's now 5.
Okay. Okay, so
10 minus armor.
4 points of damage.
Has Thorton had a turn yet?
You're right. Thornton didn't get a turn yet. I was too busy rolling for 2 TIE fighters.
So what does Thornton want to do then?
Since I realized it after you shot us, I'll go ahead and move that point back to starboard, but we've already taken the hit.
Okay. Dell, what are you doing?
The speed's gone down to 4, and can't do anything but fly.
Well, you're told to fly into the mushroom.
And
Oh yeah.
just get him in my sights.
Okay. I'll go. So I'll just go in the mushroom.
So, are you lowering the ship so that you can be underneath the tallest mushroom that you see off in the distance?
Underneath the tallest mushroom, but I don't stop here. I can't go back to 0 speed. So I try to slow down and find a route to go. Try to find a route to go under the forest. The trees are really tall, so
That's what I
Should
was
we wait
thinking, and it would also make the ground cannon harder to shoot us because of the angle if we're closer to the ground.
Go ahead and lower your speed. Then you would roll difficulty equal to your speed, plus 1 setback die, because you're getting lower to the other giant mushrooms, just to make sure you don't hit any of them as you're getting in position to shoot the giant mushroom that you see off in the distance.
I don't roll yet, Dell.
Oh,
because
So
oh,
not a pretty roll.
yeah, you need. Colin gave you a
Oh,
boost die.
right.
Go ahead and roll the boost. I'm just going to have to apply this to Sirad.
Yeah.
So he's trying. He's lining up a hard shot. What is Sirad's difficulty to shoot?
So, what's our speed right now? Is it 3?
3.
4 purple.
4 purple. Okay. So I was going to apply a difficulty to the pilot check, but you're going to have an upgrade. I'm giving you 2 upgrades for this shot, Sirad. 2 red, 2 purple.
Okay, I'll aim twice and fire.
Okay, take your strain.
I'm now up to 5 strain. Success.
All right.
So many boosts.
Are you going to use linked? We can use it 3 times at the
Yes.
same target.
Okay.
So, we're flying in low. We don't have the best angle, but you take the shot anyways. Blast the center of the mushroom, and it just disintegrates on the inside. And now the mushroom's starting to slowly fall downward towards our ship and everything behind us.
Can you just do 2 link, please?
Okay,
I need
I'll link
the other
to
2 advantage. Okay. You also, aside from the explosion, you've also, there's some deposits of methane. So there's a big damn explosion that happens. A huge one. You're going to have a difficulty piloting next time, Dell, but you do kind of see a path. So from a visible aspect, right now, for next turn, the ship is kind of going to be concealed. And the ties are actually diverting away from the explosion and this mushroom that's crashing down. Okay?
Damn, I was hoping that one of them would at least be caught in it.
I have to roll for the piloting checks to avoid the mushroom. There's a chance.
All right, make 2 piloting rolls. Give them upgrade because this explosion is pretty fucking huge.
Okay, and one of them already has an upgrade from the evasive maneuvers.
Just roll that then. Colin, what are you going to do as Jeff rolls this?
I'm just going to just flat out give an assist to the pilot by pointing out the spot that he can fly to get through the explosion cloud
Okay.
instead of going around it.
So one makes it past there. That has a lot of negative. And then roll for the second guy. Ooh! Second guy.
So he gets clipped and starts spinning out of control, but he's in an upward spiral as he's doing that.
And the other one clears past it, but takes a bunch of ship strain. What's his ship strain at? So yeah, his ship's not that great a condition. Yeah, the other guy's ship's starting to smoke a little bit, even though he passed the mushroom from the system strain. Now it's Thorn first.
This is being painful. Hey! Okay, Thorn makes it to the cockpit and gets in the pilot seat, co-pilot seat, and he can assist you next round.
Thorn's turn.
Oh, is
Thorn's
it?
gonna do a spoofing missile.
That's going to be a 4 purple check. Add a 4 purple check, but also add 3 blue. 1 blue from the explosion, and then an additional blue because you pretty well jam both of those ties sensors, comms. And it's up to you if you want to burn Destiny or not on this.
What do you guys think?
Go on.
Yeah, we'll probably be good.
Okay, so I'm gonna use a light side. Doing the computers. All right, that looks good.
Okay, Dale, you're going to get 1 blue die.
Good to know. Thanks.
Just a minute.
And he'll get a blue from me also for the assist, right?
Okay, so you're at 2 blue dice right now. Okay, Dale, it's all going to come down to this piloting roll.
So am I.
Okay, so right now you have 3 purple.
Is it very risky terrain? Trying to
Yes.
avoid? So that'd be 3 setback.
So it's actually, I'm going to convert those 3 setback to an upgrade. And there's another upgrade I wanted to give you because of the other issues. And then I'm going to use a GM pull. So it's the same pilot check you did before, Dell, except instead of 3 purple, it's going to be 3 red. And you're at 2 blue dice, right?
Yep.
You add another 2. 5 blue, 3 red pilot check.
I look at the ring, give a deep sigh, and I fucking hate droids!
So Colin pointing out that area, you punch it and pretty much blaze through at a speed 4, and the explosion's burning and stuff, and you think you've pretty much evaded it. And Thornton's saying Thornton's not noticing any active scans on around you guys. You're able to fly and land in the area that Sirad pointed out without any further complications.
Woo! Good flying.
Okay. During that time, I shout in the cockpit, "Can someone please blast that freaking mouse droid right now?"
If people look around, there's no droids in the cockpit that you see. And then, hold on. And Thorn hit his head and looks really messed up right now, saying, "I can't find it."
I'm too busy on the
Is it
piloting.
what if I look around? Is it the same as a purple and 2 reds?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm too busy on the piloting. I'm not even trying a check.
Increase your difficulty by 1.
So what am I rolling?
No, just 2 red, 1 purple. Okay. No one sees any droids.
I get over the comms. I'm like, Thornton, scan
Yes.
for any other electronic signs other than what's supposed to be in the ship.
Okay.
Given that Thorton has droids in construction everywhere, I don't think we'll find anything.
Yeah, but he knows how many droids we should have, and if the numbers don't add up, then we should be able to figure out where it is by whatever type of signal it's putting off.
Do 3 red and 1 purple when you roll your scanning, Thornton.
Okay. Can I have Roger assist me or Fixer?
Yeah, you
Here.
can have Fixer
Here.
assist you.
I'll do this to help him.
Ow!
Never mind.
Oh,
look like it helps.
Okay.
We're
Oh,
wait, I
blind
forgot to
as
take those
hell.
red off. It should just be 2 purple, right?
No. Okay. Well, roll, and I'll get to you what happens.
There.
One boost.
That's
And there's a computer check.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't see anything. I'm gonna recover strain.
Okay, I would like to do the same then.
And I'll recover strain with my mine that I rolled on that perception roll.
You guys didn't get the despair. You set out. You're looking at this. Everyone should recover all the strain except for the obligation strain. And the party takes about an hour to get things ready, and assess the damage. Your fixer comes up and says, kind of goes back, checks the parts, and wants to talk to Thorton to give the assessment.
Fixer, you can tell Saul you serve all of us, and Dell might want to hear this too.
Why don't we have him repair the ship while we're out too?
He says that he thinks with the parts it should take about 6 days, maybe less.
Okay. And Roger can stay back and assist you.
Can Roger or Fixer fly the ship if we need them to come pick us up in a hurry?
Yes, between the two of them.
If you look
If
at
they want to blow us up, to be blown up when I get on the ship, yes, we can.
Yeah, you look at, when you say that, Roger starts raising his hand, then he looks over at Dell, and then he puts his hand down and lowers his head, and then Dell says what he just said.
Dell, we may need them in case we get into a tight jam to do it.
At this point, Kadar comes in and says, I can fly the ship, and then pukes in his helmet.
You know what? I'm more confident in the captain than in the droid.
Do you have something against droids?
Well, considering the fact that a droid made the Reaper's sled explode in my face.
It did exactly what it was programmed to do, probably.
Yes, revealing the Imperial contraband we had, and another mouse droid.
You know, I
Trafficked
believe
the
that
ship.
mouse
Why?
droid that blew up the ship was humming the same tune as the one that was in Switch's hideout. So
I know.
I wouldn't be
I think
surprised.
so too, but the third one was in the cockpit not 10 minutes ago, playing with the computer ship while we were fighting.
I didn't see that. No one else saw that.
I did. I saw this mouse droid like extend a little antenna ball or something in some weird gesture, and then it disconnected something from the ship and then disappeared.
Right, guys, before we go, we should sweep and clear the ship, make sure nothing's there that shouldn't be.
You guys can do that, but that's going to take time, and...
No, we let Kadir and Tietebuck with Roger to scan the ship, search for the mouse droid with the door closed, while Fixer is repairing the ship with what he can do in the little time we have. We can't spare time to wait
Okay,
here.
let's get moving then. Load up.
So Roger kind of looks at Thornton, so am I to assist Fixer or go search the ship?
I would say you'd be best assisting Fixer, because Tito Buck, I think, would scare the hell out of the mouse droid. So at least Tito Buck and the captain could handle that. That way you can make sure the ship gets done on time. Is everyone else cool with that?
Your droid, he do what you want, as long as it's not flying the ship.
I'm like, seal the ship, but keep the comm links open so we can talk to y'all.
So everyone has empty encumbrance, right?
I am going to leave my regular blaster on the ship, and I'm going to carry my ion cannon. So I only have 4 encumbrance total out of 11.
Just one last thing. After just an idea that just popped up, I hail Kadir and Titobuck and tell them, you two, in the cockpits, computers, you should find the inventory of the ship with all everything we had when we docked Brintar Force Station. Compare that with what we have, what we bought on Alderaan, and look if there's any crate or container, anything that could have been used to bring the mouse droid on board.
So Tito Buck growls at you. Do you speak Shriwa?
Not really.
He growls at you.
I'll take that as a yes, maybe. And I go out of the ship.
Let's get moving.
Okay, so no one's over. So everyone has a week's worth of rations and a canteen.
I have rations on me.
The rations don't cost any encumbrance. The canteen is encumbrance 1, but it has a filtration system in it. So the ration feeds you for 1 week. Does everyone take them?
Yeah.
Yes, I do. Colin does.
All right. So everyone's good for their food and water. There's no penalties for it. Okay, who's going to take point?
I guess that'd probably be.
I will. Colin will.
Okay.
Are we going to bring the speeder with us to carry more stuff with us, or are we going to leave it on ship?
I recommend we leave it on the ship because if we need help,
someone can come.
The people on the ship can come.
So I have night vision as well, but it warns of nearby threats within 30 meters, detects any mass greater than 10 kilograms that is moving more than 1 meter per second, and it just says as well as other hazards defined by programming, atmosphere, stuff like that.
Your sensor system is overwhelming you right now.
Way too much
Because
thing.
there is a lot of things moving around you within 30 meters that are more than 1 kilogram.
Colin, as you say that, Dell totally freaks out. And we just can't take the much jet with us because if we have to...
Pounds wise, what is 10 kilograms?
22 pounds, like a smallish, medium-ish sized dog.
Okay.
If you want to take time, you could try to reprogramming your sensors.
I say let's just get moving to
let's just go.
a safer spot versus being out in the open.
Did you make a computer check?
No, I don't have computers. I'm just saying I'm gonna just disregard it, just not pay attention to anything that's not coming.
You shut it off. Okay, I got it. All right. How does the party want to be set up? Like in a straight line, in a 2x2 line? There's
Ranger
6 of us.
file.
I vote on single file.
Yep.
I vote on Sand People style.
What's Sam
Single
People's
file.
style? Single file. All right. So who's point?
Sirad,
Who is
Okay.
the backup guy?
I'm right behind Sirad since I got sensors and stuff.
I want to be in the middle.
But there's so much stuff. I don't want to get too confused and miss something from being on point.
I'd say Thorton in the middle.
You want Torn there after Colin or after Thornton?
After Colin, because have a medic in the middle so we can move to everyone.
And then, well, Dell, that means you're going to take up the rear.
Yep.
You okay with that?
That's what I want.
Okay.
I went ahead and put a description.
Go ahead and read that.
I'll read out loud if you want. Your first steps onto the soil of Felucia make it clear that this planet is truly alive. Massive mushrooms tower overhead, their overhanging edges creating a canopy that blocks much of the planet's sunlight. Every step on the Felucian soil turns up insects and other fungi just beneath the surface. The noise of the jungle is loud and alien. Full sounds of 100 insects and animals moving through the mushroom swamps, all part of a vibrant and living ecosystem.
Okay, everyone needs to make a survival check. 3 difficulty.
And this is as we're traveling towards the facility based on the map Sirad provided for us.
Alright, hold on a second. There might be before you roll, there might be a pre-check. So you could do a 2 purple warfare xenobiology check, or you can make a 3 purple education lore check.
I'll do education lore.
And then if you don't have skills in them, I need to know.
I got education and rim.
You're good. Okay, you're trained in education, so you're good. That's also that would be a 2 purple. Outer rim.
Yeah.
Can I roll outer room? I'm
Yep.
not trained in it.
Add 2 setback. 2 purple, 2 black for you.
Okay. Yes. Ouch.
Well, that kind of is just is the same thing. Okay, so if you got for every triumph and success you got on your check, you're going to add a blue die to the next check.
For every advantage.
No, for every success. Advantage you can use to recover strain.
Okay. If I spend my 2 advantage, can I choose an ally, including myself, to give a blue dice?
Yeah, if you got 2 advantage, you can give yourself a blue dice. This will be for traveling.
Okay.
So remember, plus if you got the canteen and stuff, you're at a blue. So Colin, assuming you got the canteen, you're adding 3 blue dice. Sirad, you're going to be at 1 blue dice. Dell, you're at 2 blue dice. Thorton is at 3 blue dice. But right now, you need to everyone now make survival checks, 3 purple with the blue dice.
I already made my check, so do I just roll the dice? The blue?
What was your survival check? Yeah, roll your 2 blue dice.
And nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Okay, good. So Dell has no successes.
I got a failure and 2 advantage.
Did you roll, Stuart?
For a city folk, Colin, you're quite good at survival.
D4. Acid pool.
Is this a random encounter table?
Okay. How many advantage did you have on your check?
2.
So you get 1 blue die with a 2 purple perception check. What's happening? So So Stuart, you're walking and you notice a kind of weird bubbling pool with no life in it. So you skirt around it, and every person in front, behind you is paying attention to you, until we get to Thorton, who is. Thorton.
Is he tapping on his data pad?
Yes.
He completely missed it when I'm like, hey, watch out for that.
You pointed at something near the acid pole, and I was staring at that plant instead of the acid pole. I took you too literally.
Yep. So make your roll.
Everything got
Nothing.
canceled out.
All right. You just took 6. What type of armor do you have, Thornton?
Heavy clothing.
Is heavy clothing full body or half body?
It doesn't say. I'm assuming it's full body.
Okay, but you're not that bad. So you take 6 points of damage minus your soak.
Ouch.
So he steps his leg into the pool, and you just hear a sizzling scream.
Ah!
Okay, Dell, what do you want to do?
Guys, help! I don't think I can pull him off it with 1 brown, so...
Yeah, you can if you want to help him get out,
Lock
because
balance.
he's actually jumping out at the same time. So actually, give me a brawn roll.
Just brown. Okay.
Just no, yeah, it's a simple check. So no purple, just your brawn roll. Good. Okay. So next turn, that's going to give a purple to his resilience check. So make your resilience check. Okay.
Okay.
So I shook my legs. I laid down on my back and started kicking my feet really, really, really fast to shake all the acid off.
I would say you use your you take your canteen and help
That's
wash
what I
it
was
off.
going to do. That's what I was
Okay.
going to do. That's why I asked.
Okay. You actually also recover 2 strain and 5 wounds back, as a base is foam is sprayed over your leg.
The
While
advantage-
they're doing that, I just want to watch and see what effect this acid has on the clothing that touched it.
Fortunately for the superior construction, it's kind of resisting the effects. So
Oh.
he basically got lucky. There's no damage to his clothes.
Well, no. My thought was, how strong is this acid? That's what I was trying to determine.
The acid is really potent, doing 6 damage around.
Does anybody have anything that we can collect some of this, a sample of this with? Something made of glass, possibly?
What's the cantina made out of?
No. Maybe you might have some. No, you don't have a advanced medical thing on the ship. Nope.
Well, if you
Okay.
want to spend time, you can dip different plants in and see if any of the plants or mushrooms are resilient to it. They could use that to make a container.
I think we just continue and figure out how to get
Yeah,
to the place.
we'll just stop.
This was roughly an hour's travel.
Real quick, I rolled 2 advantage. Can I get an extra blue on my next survival check?
check. Yeah. Everyone make a survival
3 purple again?
We still get the benefits of those extra blues?
from the very beginning. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just don't have a failure. Okay.
I took some-
Everyone's doing
Good.
I'm adding a strain.
Sirad, do you want 2 setback dice? 4 strain or 2 strain, 1 setback?
I'll take 4 strain.
Okay. Dell, you take a strain. Thornton, take a strain. In fact, you come up on a pull and then go, oh my god, and jump over it.
I'll give Dale and Thornton a blue dice for their survival check.
Okay.
Because I'm kind of pointing out stuff now that I'm starting to see it and it's registering in my sensors and stuff like that.
That's 2
Okay.
out.
This one is 2 purple. Sirad is actually exerting himself to keep an eye on the entire party. So go ahead and roll.
Oh, okay.
Dell
Oh.
and
Like-
Colin.
This feels like Russian roulette.
3. So this has been 5 hours of travel. So I guess when Sirad starts telling people and being helpful, everyone ignores him.
Rule
Alright.
number 1 of a Grey Star.
Which one? would
Never
be-
listen to the Mondo.
Oh, I like that one. That's a duel. All right, so folks are walking, and Torn goes, "Hey, I sorry guys, I gotta go take a leak," and he kind of moves to the side as you guys are slowly moving forward. Then you're coming up on a big mushroom, and for some reason, Sirad and Thorton go to the left. Colin and Dell go to the right. You guys need to make a 1 purple resilience check, but it's 2 black. Colin and Dell, they failed.
Any blues on this or no?
Nope.
Okay.
Not going to be pretty.
And you guys both hit this type of fungus at the same time. Okay.
Not pretty.
Ouch. Dell, give me a coordination check.
Can I still get high with my gas mask?
2 purple. It's
Oops.
roll 1 more purple for me. Okay. So you have 1 success canceled out by 1 purple and advantage, and 3 advantages. Okay. So you guys both take 7 points of energy damage as these things explode.
Ow.
Energy damage, so the soak doesn't count?
No, your soak does count.
Good.
And Colin, you also take a strain.
Okay.
So there's an explosion. You guys jump. Actually, you get kind of thrown back from the fungus. And
Yep.
Sirad, you're a little disappointed.
Guys, come on! Pay attention! This is a dangerous planet. People died here in the Clone Wars.
Too much sun. Give us a path with more shadows and stuff, so I can see properly.
Are people hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does this count as an encounter? And if so, can I roll resilience to recover strain?
Didn't you roll some advantages on your survival checks where you could have recovered strain?
I've generally rolled threat. I've been taking strain.
Oh, you've been getting strain, huh?
Yeah.
You can roll. You folks can roll a resilience check here if they're asking for medical aid, because it's going to take some time for first aid.
What do we add or take away for a resilience check for this?
Simple.
It's
There's
no
no
good.
purple.
It's a simple. It's no purple. But Colin, you should wait,
Okay.
because you guys, if you roll bad, you're going to get more strain.
Okay.
And same with you, Dell. If you guys want medical attention,
Yeah, I do need medical attention, I guess.
who do you want? Who wants to be healed first?
Go with the kid. I'm fine.
Don't matter.
Okay. How down are you on your threshold?
1/4 of the way. My threshold's 12. I have 3.
Okay. So you're an easy check. All right. You see a fancy new backpack. So you get 2 wounds
Okay.
back and 3 strain.
Okay.
And Dell, how many wounds are you down from your threshold?
4 on 12.
Less than 50%?
Yep.
You get 2 wounds back and 1 strain.
Thanks, and seriously, quite the useful talents you have here.
And let's everyone make 1 more survival check at 1 purple,
Still the blue for the knowledge skill?
Yeah, that stays while we're traveling.
because your knowledge on the planet.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah,
Oh, that's fine. Okay, so I'm doing a GM fiat here. So you got Torrin has 1 success, 2 advantages. Thorton also has 1 success, 2 advantages. Dell has 3 advantages with a fail, and Sirad has 1 with 3 advantages. Thorton, Torrin, or Sirad, do you want to take a blue dice for the next check I'm going to be making?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I'll give a blue to myself and 2 blues or a blue
No.
to 2 other people.
No, 1 blue to another person.
Oh, okay. Who else was it with me that got injured last time when I did?
Dell.
Okay, I will give another blue to Dell, and I will take another blue.
Okay, now everyone make vigilance checks with those bonuses. It's an initiative check.
Do I get 1 blue or 2 blues for 3 advantage on myself?
You get 1 blue, or you can give somebody 1 blue. So just do a blue vigilance check and recover 1 more strain.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Ooh, Thornton got a good feeling.
Oh, such a good feeling, indeed.
Anyone get a triumph?
Doesn't
Nope.
seem like it.
Jeff, we need to set folks up in the middle of the map.
Okay, so I'll have to move
Because
stuff
we
around.
could be potentially surrounded.
Okay, I'll move stuff around.
I got a bad feeling about this.
It's all good.
Everything's good, everything's fine.
Just stay
Remember-
away from the mushrooms.
You
Stay
know
away
the
from
rankles on this
mushrooms
planet,
and
right?
2 rules. Stay away from the mushrooms. And the golden rule, never listen to the Mondo.
Okay. So, do me a favor and
As you know the order.
do that next.
Actually,
Colin, what's your perception?
yes, whoever has the highest perception.
A buttload. Let me pull it up and look. 1 yellow and 3 greens.
I got it. I got how to do this then. Okay, so in which case, roll their cool for initiative. I got how to do this now. Well, stealth will come into play.
Okay, so I'm gonna do 3 more. Okay,
So
yellow,
you,
blue.
you've
red,
kindly made them go exactly at the same time. So let's do a. Did
Let's
you get
get the-
initiative order?
Not yet, so let's go do that now.
Stuart, you've played Star Wars before, right? This system. I was reading somewhere that the players roll, but then they decide who goes into what slot. Correct?
Yeah, so essentially the way it normally works, and I was going to bring this up with you after game, is that basically in each turn, each character can act once in a PC initiative slot, and people can pick which slot they go in. Same with NPCs. I would say Colin should take the first slot, so you can see boosts everyone.
Okay, you're at PC slot 1, and what do you want to do?
Oh, okay.
Forest. Oh, I'm sorry. This is Sirad.
And in the eventual improbability on 1 chance in a million in this huge planet, we encounter someone or something with intelligence, we might want to talk before we
Talk?
shoot.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So we're walking through, going in this direction, following our leader who has never had any problem navigating the jungle here. Everyone's getting a very bad unease feeling that you think you're feeling. Everyone's trying to feel like they're being watched. I'm going to ignore that. That's confusing. Okay. So, Colin, you're taking the first slot. What are you doing?
I'm gonna look around, see if I can spot anything.
Okay, so you're going to do a perception check?
Yeah.
All right. Now, what's your threat thing give you?
My what?
Your scanner.
Oh, it just basically lets me detect movement and such. It says other program stuff, but it doesn't elaborate on what other program stuff is. So I didn't really know.
Give me a 2 red, 2 black perception check.
Okay. All right.
So that's who you see. Colin, you notice there's...
Well, I'm assuming I could only see this one because the other one's behind me.
No, you notice him out of the corner. As we're traveling, it's a typical running through the jungle, rainforest. If you watched any Vietnam movies, you get the idea. There is mist over here, and what you notice, the blue guy catches you first. You see like a bipedal being. I don't know, Jeff, if you can bring up the picture. That's the guy he notices first. It's a tall bipedal being in kind of a loincloth, and its colors seem to be shifting a little bit. And
do I have any clue as to what it is?
You're going to, if you want to take a maneuver, you can identify it.
Okay. From that
so
roll,
give me a 3 purple check.
Okay.
And it was a 4 purple check, but it's getting downgraded by your software that's trying to also help you.
Okay. And that's
so 3 purple. 3 purple.
Education check?
Yep. You have no clue what it is.
Okay. I'm going to try to talk to it.
It's tall. You see a bunch of those tentacles, and it has a large jawbone type weapon on it. So
Okay.
there was your action and maneuver.
Oh, okay. I was because what I was trying to do.
And then
was
you actually catch some bubbles in the pool, and it looks like there is another one underwater there.
Okay.
Their intent does look hostile.
Okay, never mind then.
Does anyone want to go next? Otherwise, Torn will go.
I'll let Thorton go.
Just let him go.
That was a good roll.
So he goes forward and he's being all nice, and he goes, "Oh crap, they're very hostile," and gets in a guarded stance.
Has he said they're hostile to everyone?
Yeah, he goes up and has his hands out and he's walking close and he's going, crap, guys, these guys seem extremely hostile. And then he doesn't draw weapons, but he gets in a guarded stance. He's still unarmed, but he's ready to be attacked.
Okay. Do we have a PC slot next?
We have 2 more.
Okay. Would anyone mind if I took the next PC slot and slaughtered some people?
Go for it.
Okay, I'm at short range to this guy, so 1 purple.
He has concealment.
I remove 1 black dice.
All right, so you're at 2 setback.
Wait, did he have 3?
Yes. You have not seen this guy. Colin just said there's one in the water. You know he's there, and...
Okay. I would like to move to here, which is 1 purple distance from this chap. I will take 2 strain to aim once, and I will then auto-fire on him. Let's see what happens.
He's attacking...
The guy with the arrow.
Hold on. Okay, so you're going to add a setback so you don't catch Torn in a hail of auto fire.
Okay, my custom grip lets me remove that. I can aim quite easily with my grip.
He also has two concealment dice from you. It looks like you've heard of this before. You've heard of like suits that have this type of camouflage on.
Chameleon type effect.
Yep.
Success with 1 advantage. 2 shots, 20 damage total.
Is it 20 damage total or 2 10 damage shots?
2 10 damage shots. So he gets to apply his soak twice.
Okay.
There's a description of them.
And Torn goes, they're definitely hostile. Okay, Del or Thorton?
I'll let Del go.
Why not? So I know there's this one.
You know he's there, yes.
Honestly, you got a jawbone. I don't know if it's gonna help, but I take out my macro binoculars and start looking around for any signs of movement in the trees and the bushes. Anything that could...
Give me a 3 purple perception roll.
Ooh.
I see you.
Actually, you're scanning around and you're looking off and you're really, it's weird, but you think you saw a village off in the far distance.
Far distance, like several kilometers? 100 meters?
Not several like a click away.
Okay. Guys, might want to refrain a little on the blaster shots. They got friends around here. Well, little too late now that there's 1 down.
These
Okay.
things are force powers?
So you take 7 energy damage
Okay.
and
that?
1 strain.
Okay. That tickles.
You got to move the other ones, Jeff.
You want me to put them on the map?
Yes.
Pop up, and now you'll be able to remove them. There you go. They're on the map.
Okay. Sirad, take... And this one, then, you take 5 damage and 1 strain.
Okay. And they appear to be focusing on me.
And you take a strain.
Done.
Okay, the last PC slot.
So there's one in front of me. So do I take a maneuver to get unengaged?
I don't think they've taken maneuvers to go engage with us yet. They've just moved into short range.
Okay. I want to back up. Right. And then, is it incidental to draw a weapon?
Actually, I think that's a maneuver to draw weapons.
Okay, so I'll have my weapon draw 'em. Okay, that's my move. I'm drawing the holdout blaster, to be specific.
New PC slot.
Garland should take it.
Okay.
He can boost everyone.
Okay. I'll do the inspiring rhetoric for... Who is this right here?
That would
That
be
is
Sirad,
Sirad.
your gunner.
Okay. For Sirad specifically also, so I guess it would be him first.
Who's
And then
second?
whoever else. I say, remember about what happened with the mushrooms when we shot it with the ship, and point out the one that's behind the guy.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Ugh. Okay. How far? I can't remember. Like
4
to there?
squares.
All right, then I'll move to there.
Next slot.
I would like to take that. Actually, have these guys revealed themselves yet?
Yes, you can see everybody.
Okay, so each of these guys would normally have 2 black dice, correct, from their chameleon thing?
Yep.
Okay. I take one of those away. They're all at short range. I aim twice. They have 1 black dice. I'm using auto-fire, so 2 purple.
Plus another 2 purple.
Why?
You add 2 purple when you're shooting in melee.
I'm not. These guys haven't spent a maneuver to become engaged.
This guy is engaged with you.
Did he spend a maneuver to get engaged with me?
He moved, force blasted you, and took a strain to get engaged. Oh, it's 2 strain, not 1. Yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, I will use a maneuver to become unengaged. Would you like me to move 5 feet apart of that, or just stand where
Yep.
I am?
It's up to you where you want to move.
Okay. I'll be unengaged, and I will then blast some people. Hopefully. So that's 2 blue dice, 1 setback to that, and roll. Dang. I'll shoot this guy for 10 damage.
Another PC slot. I can help assist someone.
Who do you want to assist?
Del, you're pretty good.
Well, I got, yeah, 3 green, 1 yellow, so...
So, I'd like to do a defensive stance and help Del with his next shoot by blasting nearby the person to distract them so Del could get a blue dice when he attacks.
Okay, that defensive stance helps for melee attacks, you know.
Oh, they got swords.
That's true, they do, but...
I'm making a guess. I've seen them all get real close to Sirad and everyone, and they got the swords. So that's why I want the defensive dance.
You take guarded stance, and you're assisting Del.
Yes.
Okay.
One more PC slot.
Yes, Del?
Okay, so I take out my blaster, set it to stun setting. I take strain to aim the red one, and I shoot while saying, try to keep this one alive, or at least so he's not engaged.
1 purple.
Yep.
Just ignore the purple.
What do you want to do to your advantage?
Okay.
So he has 3 advantage to spend somehow. How would you like to spend it?
I give a blue die to Thorton.
Okay.
So you can give 1 blue die to Thorton for 2 blue, and then you could give 1 blue to whoever the next PC to act is for the final advantage.
Which would be
I think
Torn.
it's also Thorton, so I'll do that, so we get 2 blue die. NPC turn, is it?
It's their turn.
7 damage.
If they're attacking me, they should have a couple of setback dice.
How many?
2.
How do you want to spin the disadvantage, Sirad?
I'd like them to take strain.
Okay.
7
So
damage.
that's 8 damage. No, 7 damage.
7 damage.
Is this one attacking?
That is the green one.
Is it attacking me as well?
Yep.
2 black dice.
So nothing.
Yep. Swing and a miss.
The red guy's turn?
No, the last PC slot.
Oh, okay.
So you gave 2 blue.
Yeah.
He has a lightsaber?
You see a glowing stick.
You know, most of us are older than the advent of the Empire, and that we know Jedi, or at least lightsabers.
Jeff, how do you want to do this? Because it
Stun only?
would be called a stun stick, and it's not restricted. Talking about if people would see that as a lightsaber and call it in when it's an unrestricted item.
Does it look like a lightsaber?
Not exactly.
I thought
So
it was
it's
supposed to look like a training lightsaber.
It is a training lightsaber, but it's unrestricted.
So it'll look like a lightsaber, unless you have some type of knowledge that lets you identify a difference. But most of us probably have never seen a lightsaber. So based on the description of what we've heard in myths, it would look like a lightsaber.
Fair enough. Okay. So
It's a fancy stun baton.
Never mind. There's no fancy stun baton.
Who's that scout attacking?
Thorton,
Swing
who
and a
attacked.
miss.
Thorton attacked, missed completely using.
Okay.
If he used his sword.
Okay. Is he gonna give blue to any of his comrades, or give a black to?
He wants to give a black. Can you give a
give-
black to anybody?
Yeah, he can give 2.
So he's got to give himself 2 blue dice to hit Thorton. And it's first PC slot now.
Okay, well, then I guess I'll take that slot so that way I can give you a blue dice just by doing cover fire, strafing fire.
All right, so you give a blue to Sirad.
Yeah, and that'll be my assist.
Second PC slot,
How many we got before the NPCs?
3 more.
Okay, I'll take the last one before the NPCs.
All right, I'll go then. I'll assist Sirad then. Another PC slot.
I'll take this one just before Sirad.
So you are
Exactly.
engaged. You are also engaged now, Del, from that guy.
I'll take a step back with a maneuver, take a strain to aim and shoot him.
Okay.
Still in stun setting.
Sirad, your turn.
Is it 2 or 3 people assisting?
2.
Am I engaged with this chap?
Yep.
Okay, I'll spend a maneuver to get disengaged. And, covering fire! I'll take 2 strain to aim twice. I believe it's 1 black and 2 purple.
That's, yeah.
Okay, the first shot is a mighty 12 damage on this guy. Is he still up?
Yep.
Second shot on this guy, 12 damage. Is he still up? Thank you, guys.
You spend 1 maneuver to get out from engagement, and then you aim twice? You have something to...
Oh yeah, you can only aim once.
Oops.
So re-roll that. So it's the same result.
Yeah.
Give me a signal when you're ready for the you-know-what.
Please tell me there's not a rancor.
A Felucian Ryan a Rancor? Maybe.
Ooh.
Well, that's nice.
This
Thorton.
guy is a lucky one.
Okay, so what does he want to do? Okay. He will upgrade the difficulty of the attack.
Of what attack?
Thorn's attack. Now that you made him switch his weapon.
Torn should show us that weapon when we have some time and start hitting baseballs or rocks with it to show that it's just a fancy glow rod.
Yeah, I'll start doing that. I mean, you guys were in the shop when he was building it. Just you were busy building other stuff.
Yeah, building
He
everyone's armor.
even came by to you once and said, how do you think this looks? It's pretty cool. And you went, yeah, it's good. Yeah, okay. All right, that takes him down-ish.
Why did you kill him?
He gets hit upside the head. He doesn't look blasted. There was very little normal damage on him, Del. It was most of your stun.
Who's this guy?
So, Del, you're noticing this is coming from the direction you saw the village.
Guys, visitors incoming.
I'm looking around to see from where.
And I take away the skull blade from the Felucian we just took down.
Okay.
I would ignore my W.
Just throwing it on the bushes.
I tried to whisper. It ignored it.
Huh. It's /W.
It ignored it still. Okay. Okay.
Are you
I think.
pasting?
Yeah, I'm pasting.
That's probably the
No
problem.
return characters. That makes sense. Everyone ignore what I just wrote.
So what you guys see, a guy come up saying, "Put down your weapons." Who fought in the Clone Wars in this group? Anyone?
Sirad is too young to have fought in them.
Okay.
He would have heard about them.
Same here.
I knew you were out, and I knew Thorton was out. I was wondering about Del and Sirad.
Lived them, but not fought. Yeah.
I need a education check from Thorton.
Who has education that can assist me?
No, it says this is an individual check from you at 3 purple, and I need a warfare check from Sirad at 2 purple.
I'm thinking.
Wait,
Okay.
what? Why is there so much stuff in my pool? Oh no, it's just I rolled terribly.
Okay. So this guy comes up, says, "Hey, put your weapons away. Peace." What do you guys do?
I'm going to sling my weapon and say, I think this guy isn't with the Empire. His uniform appears to be that of a separatist from the Clone Wars.
I'll put my weapon away. Then I'd like to get a little closer.
I keep my
No
weapon
more,
in
you
hand,
say.
but
Yeah, I still got my weapon in my hand, but I'm relaxed and not like pointing it or using it or anything. Or I just stuff it down in my pants so I can get it quick or something.
Del, what do you do?
I keep my weapon in hand, but I'm just behind Sirad. My weapon's hidden in its back, so I can use it if I need to. Still on stun setting.
Are you using me as cover?
Yes. You're a 1 meter 70, 60 tall, full of armor. You're good cover.
I flip up the visor on my armor so I can talk to this guy and then kind of
So-
approach him.
Thorton is trying to try to do medicine on the guy that went down. There, you see a bunch of shadows around you guys. Del, you actually notice Thorton stops doing what he's doing as 3 more solutions come behind you. And he says, "Please, put down your weapons. There's no need for more fighting here."
There's too many. Even if you wanted to fight, it's just a vanguard. There's a village just there. So, yeah. Put it back. Colin? Just,
I tell him, I'm like, have your men put theirs down and we will as well.
I don't think you're in a position to negotiate here. You're the ones that have invaded the ancestral lands without permission. So, I would follow what the rest of your party is doing.
Okay, I stick mine in my belt and
So Felucians come around and they start kind of herd you guys more toward the man, and they're investigating the fallen comrades. They kind of take the skull blades from them. On one guy, they're looking. They don't see a skull blade. They look at the party and then just basically take him and slump them over his shoulder.
Did I spot who picked up the skull blade?
Nope. If you look at the party, no one has a skull blade on them. You can't hide those things. And then they kind of put you, surround you, and are very wary of you, and they start leading you toward what side of the village of theirs that you see once you crest the cliff. And the guy goes, "No, I'm sorry about that. We're very skittish about folks here, but we're going to have to talk to the chief. I suggest you be on your best behavior, and we can discuss more later."
yeah, we can kill 3 of them, so...
well, to be honest, they attacked us first.
So,
They attacked. We opened fire when Terrain said they were hostiles.
Did that count as the end of the encounter?
yeah, you guys can make if you want to make a resilience check, try not to incur any threat when you do.
I moved everyone to primitive village map.
Okay. So if you get a success, you get one strain back.
Does advantage do anything?
You may want to give. Let you spend 3 advantage to give a blue die to a person in the next scene.
I'll throw my advantage onto Colin.
Well, just wait it, because you may want to change it to a different person depending how this plays out.
Okay.
And we'll end. So the party gets into a village. All you kind of see is big males. You see a few females. Some of you catch glimpses of children being pushed away, and pretty much the whole village is wary of you. And you're going toward a big hut where you see this very shriveled up mushroom man, and that's where we'll open next one.
Okay, sounds good.
So we'll throw 20 XP to folks.
I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. We're back on our regular schedule now.
All right. See y'all
Okay,
then.
guys. Thanks.